The following is a paid program presented by Jersey Sports Zone and RWJ Barnabas Health.
Jersey Sports Zone! Jersey Sports Zone!
Welcome to another edition of Jersey Sports Zone TV presented by RWJ Barnabas Health. I'm Rich Krampanis. The spring sports season officially starts tomorrow throughout the entire state of New Jersey. We'll use this week's show to look ahead to baseball, softball, lacrosse, and flag football. Year in and year out, the baseball scene in New Jersey attracts some of the top scouts from all over Major League Baseball. A lot of them are going to be heading to Morris Knolls High School in 2024. Jay Cook gets our spring season preview started.
Thanks, Rich. I'm here at Morris Knolls High School, where winning state championships has become infectious. We saw it on the ice just a few weeks ago, but this is a baseball town and a baseball school. Just ask Luke Dickerson and Michael Simone as they prepare to repeat on the diamond. There are a few parallels between hockey and baseball at Morris Knolls.
It's how do you finish, and we got hot at the right time. Just hoping to bring that into baseball, that grit and everything, so hopefully just bring that over.
Beyond the grit, there are familiar faces. Luke Dickerson and Michael Simone captained the Golden Eagles to a co-op public state championship just a few weeks ago. Funny enough, though, they wouldn't even call themselves hockey players anymore. Their main sport, that would be baseball. They're Division I infielders and the core of Morris Knolls baseball, a talented group looking to repeat as Group 3 state champions. They're trading in their skates and sticks for cleats and bats.
I don't know. I love these guys so much. I love the hockey guys so much. I just want to perform for them and perform for the team. So
being done with hockey and just putting all my focus on baseball, it's been nice, and just resting up and being able to get back in the weight room more times a week, and again, just swings, being able to throw.
Luke Dickerson is one of New Jersey's elite players and is primed for a big senior season. The shortstop is coming off a monster junior campaign where he batted .483 and clocked 8 home runs. With this Virginia commit and MLB draft prospect mashing at the top of the lineup, Morris Knolls is as dangerous a public school team there is in the state.
I mean, yeah, obviously there's always going to be pressure, especially coming back with a bunch of our guys. There's going to be a target on our back, and everyone's going to be coming for us. We're just going to have to work hard.
Michael Simone always seems to deliver in the big moments. The Manhattan commit cracked a double and a home run, plus 5 RBIs in the state final win against Mainland last spring. Then he assisted on the game-winning goal to beat Governor Livingston for a hockey state championship in early March. He's always ready in the clutch moments.
I mean, obviously, you know, you're working your hardest the whole entire year, but then, like, when it comes down to those final games, I mean, you just want to provide and, like, do the best for your team. And I guess, I don't know, I guess I just show out in the big moments.
Having those two players on the roster is an embarrassment of riches for head baseball coach Eric Mindrabo.
I mean, it's incredibly unique. We consider ourselves to be very fortunate to have two players who hold themselves to an incredibly high bar, have high expectations of their teammates. They're humble. They work hard. They work harder than everybody else, or as hard as anybody else. And when your best players are your hardest workers, it makes it really easy to be a coach.
Morris Knolls returns all but one starter from last year's squad. Brody Frecker, Dylan Fitzsimmons, and Joe O'Toole all played huge roles in securing that Group 3 championship. A tough schedule is on tap this spring with key games against plenty of very good public and non-public programs. Morris Knolls will be challenged day in and day out on their road back to Veterans Park in Hamilton.
Yeah, it's exactly where we want to be, playing the top teams in the state, where we feel we are as well. We're ready to compete with whoever. We're just going to go out there again, just do our thing, not really worry about too much who we're facing, and just stick to our game, stick to our game plans, and just be ready.
So, I mean, it's harder with the target on your back, but, I mean, we stick to our game plan. We play the way we play, and I think we should be fine.
Reporting from Rockaway, I'm Jay Cook, JerseySportsZone.com.
Time for us to take a break. When we come back, we've got more names of the Diamond to keep an eye out for. We'll show you the top players returning from baseball and softball. That's when Jersey Sports Zone TV continues.
Kozlowski, Mr. Kozlowski. Sanchez, Miss Sanchez. Scarlett, Scarlett Knight.
RWJ Barnabas Health and Rutgers University Athletics are proud to partner together as we bring better health to all the communities we serve. RWJ Barnabas Health. Let's be healthy together.
JAG Physical Therapy. It's the athlete's choice for all ages to keep you in the game you love.
With over 140 locations throughout Pennsylvania, New Jersey, and New York, JAG Physical Therapy is an in-network physical, occupational, and hand therapy provider.
Our experienced, caring physical therapists and athletic trainers are invested in your full recovery.
Get back the life you love at JAG Physical Therapy.
Here's a look, in no particular order, some of the top players in baseball and softball coming up for the 2024 season. Ramsey's William Kirk is ranked New Jersey's #1 prospect, according to Prep Baseball Report. The lefty committed to Virginia had a 0.72 ERA and a mind-boggling 87-3 strikeout-to-walk ratio. MLB scouts will no doubt make their way to Ramsey this spring to see Kirk's handiwork in person. PBR's top-ranked junior in the Garden State is Seton Hall prep righty Marcelo Harsh. The Wake Forest commit is nationally ranked number 40 by Baseball America in the class of 2025. Harsh had a no-hitter against Nutley and a 5-inning perfect game against Newark Academy. Harsh will get the ball in big spots for the Pirates as they battle in Essex County in non-public A. Del Barton's Aiden Dill allowed just one earned run in 49 1/3 innings for the Green Wave. With an unreal 0.14 ERA, Dill pitched 5 shutout innings in Delby's 4th straight Morris County title and also hit .368 with 28 runs and 10 stolen bases. Dill is set to join Seton Hall University following his senior season. Chris Lavonis is a power arm to watch this spring. The CBA ace has seen his fastball reach 95 miles per hour in showcases. The Wake Forest commit was 6-2 with a 0.98 ERA, reaching double-digit strikeouts in 5 of his 8 starts. Red Bank Catholic has 2 high-quality arms to anchor its rotation. Declan Leary was one of the state's steadiest righties in 2023 with a stellar 7-0 record and a 1.04 ERA. Leary's bound for the U.S. Naval Academy. Ryan Pryor gives the Caseys a 1-2 punch. The University of Virginia commit had a 0.30 ERA in 6 appearances. A full season of Pryor could make RBC a state title contender. RBC also has a loaded lineup with D1 talent, and Sean Griggs is one of the state's best bats. Griggs hit .515 for the Caseys in his junior year. The Alabama commit will not only bring a deadly bat, but man the hot corner for Coach Buddy Houseman. Randy is 53-8 over the last 2 years, winning a state title in 2022 and reaching the finals last year. Ryan Costello will look to keep the Panthers among New Jersey's top teams. The LSU commit hit .409 in just 44 at-bats. Look for Costello to post monster numbers with a full season. Yomar Carreras helped North Brunswick to a 21-7 record and a spot in both the GMC Finals and the section championship game. The Raiders shortstop hit .411 last year and has committed to stay in-state to play Big Ten baseball at Rutgers.
That is Jamie Z with a smooth toss to Harrison Certo, and the senior fires a strike to complete the double play.
And Bergen Catholic has one of the state's top shortstops in junior Jamie Z. The Notre Dame commit is the #2 ranked junior in New Jersey by PBR and looks to keep the Crusaders near the top of the state rankings after a 25-6 season in 2023.
Bottom one, Elizabeth Bigliolino has a base runner on with 2 outs. Bigliolino goes oppo to right, way right, it's gone.
The high school softball season brings back 2 dominant teams. St. John Vianney returned to the top of New Jersey softball thanks to a 27-1 record and the 2023 non-public A state championship. The Lancers bring back a core of young superstars with sophomore pitcher Madison McDougal, who had 219 strikeouts and a 1.04 ERA. Another super sophomore is shortstop Gabby Gonzalez, who belted 11 home runs and hit .513. And don't forget about junior catcher Elizabeth Bigliolino. She had 11 homers and 47 RBIs last year. This trio will set the tone for a team that has all the tools to return to Kane University and defend its state title. On the public school side, Haddon Heights is going for a 3rd straight state championship with the #1 recruit in the class of 2025 leading the way. Sophia Bordy is already locked into NCAA Superpower Oklahoma, and the junior is not only the most dominant pitcher in America with 274 strikeouts and 4 perfect games in the playoffs last year, she also belted 10 home runs. The Garnets will be a heavy favorite in Group 2 out of South Jersey. Here's 5 more players that we've got on our radar, with opening day set for Monday across the state. In a world where a 400 batting average is lauded with high praise, how about Paul the 6-hitting machine, Lacey St. Jean? She hit .709 in her junior year. Are you kidding me? On our way to North Carolina State, that insane average will be tough to beat, but St. Jean is destined for another huge season. Cranford's Sophia DeMarco was one of the state's top power hitters. She belted 16 homers and 54 RBIs last year. She's looking for one more big year before heading to Seton Hall University. At Roxbury, Haley Aricciello will be reaching 700 career strikeouts early in her senior season. Aricciello has a 1.06 ERA over 3 stellar years on the mound. She's also a dangerous hitter thanks to a .457 batting average with 5 home runs. The Gales reached the section final and the Morris County final a year ago. They are eager to take the next step and bring home some more titles. Middletown North always seems to have an ace on the hill, and Madeline Boyce has continued the tradition. As a sophomore, she topped 300 strikeouts and had 3 different games with 20 or more Ks. The Lions were a 20-win team a year ago, and with Boyce on the hill, they could be a dangerous team in the Shore Conference. Donovan Catholic went 27-2 a year ago and beat state champ St. John Vianney to win its 3rd straight Shore Conference title. Freshman Isabella Maria delivered the game-winning RBI single in the 10th inning to give the Griffins a 4-3 win. Maria hit .535 last year. She's back, looking to give Donovan another Shore crown and to try and knock off SJV as the top team in New Jersey. Time to step away. When we come back, Jay Cook rejoins us and looks at the top players from the world of lacrosse. We've got that story when Jersey Sports Zone TV continues.
New Jersey's most comprehensive academic health system. It's why people across New Jersey turn to RWJ Barnabas Health. For every phase of life and every aspect of health, we're here for you. Let's be healthy. Together.
We go into the JSZ archives for a blast from the past, brought to you by Princeton Orthopedic Associates.
Hey everyone, I'm James Mooney. Opening day for spring sports is just around the corner. Back in 2021, Jay Cook saw Pierce Capola lead Verona to a season-opening win.
Top 5, and it's Capola's last and most impressive inning on the mound. He's going to strike out the side here as he worked up to the top of his pitch count. The Florida commit was dominant. 5 innings, 11 strikeouts, 3 walks, and 1 hit on 74 pitches. Verona's 1-0 lead still very much intact. It comes down to this: 2 outs, the tying run waiting on third. Kyle McCaffrey on the mound, and this pitch will end it. McCaffrey comes through with a big strikeout to close this game.
Blast from the Past is brought to you by Princeton Orthopedic Associates, a proud sponsor of Jersey Sports Zone for the last 5 years.
It's really nice to be in a situation, in a place where there are very good people who take good care of people.
Orthopedics is it's not about saving lives, it's about saving quality of life.
A lot of people, we live high-stress lives, so if you tell someone they can't do something for whatever reason, that's pretty traumatic.
I really take pride in trying to be empathetic and trying to put myself in every patient's shoes.
I want to take care of people like I'd want to take care of my family, and I think that when you do that and give somebody that family feeling and give them your honest opinion for what you would do, they value that.
What's going on, everyone? Neri Rodriguez here. Happy Easter. Before we get rolling with the spring sports season, on the recruiting roundup, we want to highlight a Pope John football player that announced his commitment to Wake Forest. Let's get to know Tyler Hauser. Pope John raised eyebrows in 2023, winning 5 of their first 6 games. A high-powered offense was complemented by a fundamentally sound defense, and it began in large part to 6'2", 220-pound linebacker Tyler Hauser. Hauser was on the swarm during his junior campaign, recording 77 solo tackles, a scoop and score, as well as a pick 6. The Lions would go 7-4 for their best record in over 6 seasons. With one more year of high school ball left and a host of offers, Hauser chose to lace it up for Wake Forest University.
Hey, welcome back to the show. I'm Jay Cook with JerseySportsZone.com. Last year was a banner year for New Jersey high school lacrosse on both the boys and girls side. This spring, more of the same. We have some incredible players suiting up and some even better teams from North, Central, and South Jersey. Let's take a look at some of the most exciting players coming back this season. Arguably the best overall player in the state this year isn't even a senior. Anthony Drago is a cold-blooded goal-scoring machine who puts equal fear in long sticks and goaltenders. Anthony Drago buries the 100th goal of his high school career, and it comes in style. West Essex is back in this game. 4 unanswered goals gives them a 7-6 lead. The West Essex star enters his junior campaign after 2 straight seasons of 95-plus points and 60-plus goals. The 5-star attack gets everyone's full attention on the field, but it just doesn't seem to matter. Drago is already committed to Duke, and he hopes to take his Knights to new heights in 2024. Tyler Julin proved last year that he was one of the crown jewels of New Jersey high school lacrosse. He found a knack for delivering huge goals in big games. Nolan Sable finds Tyler Julin. He settles, smokes 2 defenders, and calls game! Tyler Julin comes through with a clutch. Seton Hall Prep takes out Del Barton in an absolute thriller. Julin tallied 36 goals and 23 assists for the 19-2 Seton Hall Prep Pirates. The Prep will once again be one of the state's best programs, and Julin, the Dartmouth commit, will be a major reason why. Ridgewood found themselves standing atop New Jersey at the conclusion of the 2023 season after winning the inaugural Kirst Cup. Virtually everyone returns, including the incredibly well-rounded Jack Schultz. With 36 goals and 35 assists, Schultz found a way to make an impact in nearly every single game for the Maroons a year ago. The Maryland commit is the leader for the preseason #1 team in the state. The reigning Group 1 state champions are reloaded for 2024, and Andy Croddick figures to be a key piece to the operation at Rumson Fairhaven. Croddick was the #2 option on the offense a year ago, scoring 4 goals in a secondary role.
Just under a minute left in overtime when Leiden finds a wide-open Croddick, and that's the winner. Andy Croddick's second goal of the night caps a thrilling RFH comeback. 10-9 your final. Revenge for the Bulldogs and an early season statement win in South Jersey.
Now the sky's the limit for Croddick as he gets the keys to Mark Moreau's offense. Rumson Fairhaven always plays a challenging schedule. Look for Croddick to be relied upon from the get-go. What does it take to be one of the best goalies in America? Well, just check the tape on Pingree stopper Graham Stevens. The 5-star rated prospect was a brick wall for the 2-time defending Somerset County champions. Stevens is a Harvard commit, and he sported an absurd .699 save percentage as a junior, making him the top goalie once again in New Jersey. Oak Knoll girls lacrosse has turned into a dynasty, and top-tier players like Sophia Loschert are driving the program. She returns for her senior season after last year's eye-popping 89-goal season, which was one of the best in the state. Could she eclipse 100 goals this spring? It's certainly possible. The Royals are going to be a force in Union County and non-public A, with Sophia Loschert out on the field. You just can't highlight girls lacrosse in New Jersey without a representative from perennial public powerhouse Summit. Anya Wardle was a pass-first player in 2023. She averaged 3 helpers per game and had 69 total assists. Tack on 20 more goals, and you have one of the top point-scoring seniors in the state. Wardle is committed to Richmond. Haddonfield is one of the best true South Jersey programs, and they were able to make a run in Group 2 last year thanks to Lexi Guaku. The Bulldogs' reliable goalie is back again for her senior season. Guaku made 146 saves during her junior campaign, and if she can improve on that number, Haddonfield will be a true threat in 2024. Morristown was able to win 19 games and a Morris County championship last spring thanks to Megan O'Brien. She led the Colonials with 63 goals and 52 assists for a sparkling 115-point season. She's the only player in the state returning after a 50-50 year. O'Brien, who will join the UConn women's lacrosse program after the season concludes, is going to hit the 300 career point mark in just a matter of weeks. Both the boys and girls lacrosse teams at Rumson Fairhaven were state champions last season. Just a sophomore, Rachel James was a standout for the Bulldogs, helping her squad win the final 14 games of the year, including both the Shore Conference Championship and the Group 1 State Championship. James paced the offense with a team-high 65 goals. The Bulldogs are in great shape as a whole, with the new season approaching.
Time for one more break. When we come back, the evolution of flag football continues. We'll preview spring flag football when we return.
This is the reason for everything we do. It's also why we received national recognition in pediatric orthopedics. RWJ Barnabas Health. Let's be healthy. Together. When it comes to pediatric care, only the best will do. RWJ Barnabas Health. Let's be healthy. Together.
Katie Bisgrove throws her best ball of the night across her body and through traffic. It's Ali Zagara on the touchdown.
Flag football is here to stay. The NJSIAA has made it a 2-year pilot program with the goal of becoming an official varsity sport by 2026. There are 7 states in the country that have sanctioned girls football. The last big hurdle for New Jersey is to have all the leagues in the state follow one set of rules, which the NFHS is expected to write for next season. There aren't state titles, but schools across New Jersey are chasing championships this spring. Ridgewood beat Irvington in the Super Football Championship last year. The Blue Knights are determined to get back the crown they won in 2022.
Definitely. I'm very excited, especially it's my first year with them and playing in general. So just want the ring. So.
Irvington is pretty good. Quarterback Janasia Wilson is considered one of the best flag football players in the country, and the Blue Knights were able to showcase their skills at Nike World headquarters in Oregon last summer.
Seeing girls coming from middle school, coming to the high school, coming to try out. I play on the AAU team, so when I go traveling, seeing the younger generation, just the younger girls and younger boys playing flag, it's a good opportunity for them, and we're gonna accomplish every goal.
Wayne Valley hosted a 16-team preseason jamboree that saw Irvington beat the host school 21-19 in overtime in a game that felt like a playoff battle and not a scrimmage.
The fact that there were 16 teams at this tournament And I got to tell you, originally we were going to have 8 teams, and I had to turn some teams away. So then we expanded it to 12. We still had to turn some teams away that were interested. So then we ultimately expanded it to 16 teams. So the interest is there. I thought today was an awesome event for the first of its kind.
The early inception of flag football was a lot like 7-on-7 passing tournaments. But now, offensive game plans have gotten sophisticated. We saw Wayne Valley show that the run game can be a weapon in flag football. The Indians and junior quarterback Delilah Morelli showed how effective the option can be in the finals of their jamboree. This is going to be a big sport in New Jersey, isn't it?
I hope so. I think it's really important for women, honestly, because like all this empower her stuff, I think it's great because really it's a male-dominated sport, football. I just think it's great that we get the opportunity to come out here and play it because I love it.
3 years ago, the short conference began with 8 teams. Now there's over 20. The players that take the field this spring know they're making history and are excited to see what's to come in the future.
We've been playing since my sophomore year, and it's really been awesome to see the team grow from what it was my sophomore year and just the progressions we've made from then to now and how much we've grown. And it's going to be so exciting to come back, hopefully, and be able to watch them do even better and continue to grow.
In December, Mike Lang was at MetLife Stadium, leading the Red Bank Catholic Caseys to the non-public B-State Championship. On April 9th, the Caseys will play its first ever flag football game when they take on Middletown North. Lang will be there leading the way. He's excited to start a new chapter of girls sports at RBC.
I think, if you look at where this sport's going for girls as a whole, there's a lot of potential here, and I think there's a lot of kids here that the interest is just going to keep ramping up as we go.
Freshman quarterback Lila O'Neill is not only a trailblazer on the field, but a key catalyst in bringing the sport to one of the state's best overall athletic programs.
I went to Mr. Hausman. I had a meeting with him. I had a presentation all put together. I told him I'd been playing for a few years now and I'd like to have one started for the team. And I just kept emailing him, getting dates set up. And then he emailed me in January telling me he had a meeting about it with other athletic directors from other schools. And then I think in early February or end of February, I got an email saying that it was going to happen in March.
Coach Lang and I think in about 5 or 6 years, there's going to be 1,000 fans in the stands watching the Caseys play girls flag football, and it's you guys are kind of the pioneers.
I think it's awesome because it's like we're starting history, for RBC, and I hope we could be as good as maybe our boys team someday, and we could make it to MetLife.
We return to our regular time slot for the rest of the spring sports season. Make sure you join us every Sunday right here on WLNY TV for the best of New Jersey high school sports. For our team at Jersey Sports Zone, I'm Rich Krampanis. Thanks so much for watching. We'll see you here next Sunday at 11:30 for more New Jersey high school sports on Jersey Sports Zone TV.
This is the reason for everything we do. It's also why we were just ranked nationally by U.S. News & World Report in pediatric urology. RWJ Barnabas Health. Let's be healthy together.
Promotional consideration paid for by the following.
The proceeding was a paid program presented by Jersey Sports Zone and RWJ Barnabas Health.